think we'll call the Ottomans in on a promised territory. We might as well go after that fort that he has a very weak garrison on right now. We have some manpower. Let's get some more artillery. We just ran into some Georgian separatists and our general immediately died in response. I want to occupy this province so we can assign a leader and then have him go help out. Hey, we just got a free wall breach. Cool. Alright, we are 12 years at a time on tech. We are not doing a military ID group. We've got military points. We're good. So, it's time to hire generals. We can hire only one. We only have 50 tradition right now. So 6 to 14 pips. Who shall lead? Who shall lead? JD Lawperson wants to lead, and he is awful. Awful. JD Lawperson, you have 8 pips. On a scale of 6 to 14. That's just way bad. Way bad. All right. Somebody better. Yes. Let's go with Valentel. Valentel. I need a siege leader, please. Better. Not great, but better. JD Lawperson, I mean, at least your pips are in the right spot, but that was a bad roll, man. Your dice roll skills, they need work. Yeah, of course there's gonna be rebels. That's not surprising. Because the garrison was weak, we got that siege super quick. Let's just carpet siege a bit. There's his capital. Kind of low on money, and I'd like to take a look at the zone of control that Syria has. He's got Damascus, but he had it mothballed, and Aleppo was probably also mothballed, and then his capital is in Tadmor. So he's got Azrak, which is not defended, but if we expanded a little bit more, it'd be covered by Al-Karak. So I guess for now it's not a problem, but that's kind of awful overall protection. He's not going to be able to pay for it. For now, let's, you know, make him pay for our forts so that he has even less money. He's the most disloyal. So I want to, you know, bleed him dry and... Wow, okay, apparently there's a lot of rebels there. Constantinople just had four repairs or something. So we have reduced defensiveness here for now. Let's go get control of Damascus again. Hey, it's time for admin points. Yay, admin points. Mercenary cost minus 25. Core creation cost minus 15 coming up soon. We're already ahead of time on tech, so yeah, we'll do that. And then we're almost there. We almost have Vassal Force Limit Contribution plus 100. Unjustified Demands minus 50. Core creation cost minus 15. And the policy we're going to turn on, which is going to be another relationship slot and reduced reinforcement costs. All these things are going to be very good. I imagine Syria is not too happy about his debt. We can turn our heir, our 422, into a general. We might as well. And he's not bad. Not bad at all. His stats are below average by 1 pip, so I wouldn't mind if he died. And there we go. Vassal force contribution, unjustified demands, the policy, all the stuff, all the things. So that should put us at 6 relations. So we need some more subjects now. OPMs preferably, so they stay loyal and just pay us a lot of money. That's not a good fight. Yeah, Georgia's just kind of expanding in the wrong direction, though. Like, we don't really need that land. We're very low on manpower, so let's consolidate the regular infantry. So we can spend the manpower on cavalry and artillery. And then my goal really is to just keep on pressuring the Mamluks, like, make them lose more money. But... And then I want to gain some favors. If I can gain enough favors with the Ottomans right now, we can force them to fight the Timurids for us. I do apologize if I immediately start moving into, like, by rote conquest mode, because, you know, it had been, what, 2 weeks? I think I took, like, basically like a 2-week break from streaming EU4. Now we're back. We had fun. I thought we had fun with the very first day of, like, you know, playing as Hisn Kayfa. And now it is very much, like, blob mode again already. It's just, you know, standard. Just standard. Our siege leader is not in charge. Yes, he is. Never mind. I mean, getting an alliance with the Ottomans kind of helps a little bit. But... eventually the Ottomans are going to blast through Al-Karak. It's not going to hold for very... Ah, no! Run away! Crap. That was a very, very, very bad engagement. But we have the Basra fort to hold. And we have negative 1,700 manpower. That zone of control from Al-Karak is not very good. He's still able to get right onto the capital of Cairo. Is he using a good siege? Look at that. Look at the Ottomans actually putting together a good army. A 12-8-10. With a 4-3-2-1. Aha, 4-3-2-1, get it? Aha! It's a pretty damn good leader. Pretty damn good army. We're gonna just lower maintenance for now and try to make a little bit of cash. We're gonna burn down the provinces we expect the Ottomans to take and, you know. Biapis is currently not giving us trade, and how much are you making from trade? 4 ducats a month that we could be taking from him. Yeah, I need to get these guys to be loyal. So we're gonna go back to me and then to Biapis. Back to me, then to Biapis. This can go to Biapis. Make him pay for all the forts. They are breaching my walls in Basra, but looks like the Ottomans are going to go take care of it. And Mamluk's capital is about to fall. Guess the Ottomans decided against it. Unfortunately, the Mamluks desire this land, so they kept control of it instead of giving it to Akyunlu. But his fort just fell. Let's give this to Biapis. Biapis, how much money do you have? We're able to force Biapis to lose a little bit of cash now. It'll be easier after we get some more economic ideas through. Hormuz. Cedes land to Hassa. Suddenly Hassa has land again. Weird. It's the time for the birth of colonialism. Okay, we have rivaled the Mamluks, and I don't think I've actually embargoed them. We lost them as a valid rival at one point. Power projection could be a little bit better. We need to go to war with the Timurids. Let's see what our individual war score is with the Mamluks now. We have 27. My goal mostly is just to bankrupt him. So if we can do that, plus war ups, that'd be great. I mean, that's the most we can get. He's got negative 20 reasons. If that fort falls, he'll be out. Oh, beautiful. Hey, guess what? Biapis, why don't you pay for that? Yeah, he's willing to do it now. Let's do that, and then, do you have any alliances I don't care about? That I don't want? Yeah, break your alliance with Akyunlu as well. Alright, so we got 400 of those ducats. We have no loans again. That also reset the truce timer with the Mamluks to a shorter length. It was like, I don't know, more time than it is right now. Let's give this back to me, this back to me, this back to me. We declared using Karakyunlu's claim, which he has 4 of. So let's just transfer these to Kara. Who I can't because I have scootage on him because I was going to annex him. So I can't actually demand the land without paying diplo points, but we have full influence, and he's a rival, I think. No, he's not a valid rival anymore. It's not very much dip. I can take the province that I have a claim on, at least for 0 dip, and then... What else do we need? We don't really need any of this. I want the rest of the land in my capital state, though. Like, I want that. It's going to ruin our prosperity. 19.5% devastation in this land. 42% in bitless. What a crap hole, man. I'll just take everything in that area. And then... Ottomans want these. I don't want to touch the Ottomans because I don't want him to suddenly decide he wants my territory. He wants this as well. So let's give him that. See if he'll take it. He doesn't want it. He says he wants it, but he doesn't want it. Like, he wants it if and only if he can get this crap. Or some nonsense. You know? I did call him in on a promise of territory, so I've got to give him something, and I want to give him more than enough so that hopefully we can call him in against the Timurids next. You need Antiab? Do I? For the achievement? Really? Oh, you're right, I do. But I'll probably take it. We do that, we don't get any favors. Technically, Van is not adjacent to our fort, so it's going to screw up the prosperity in our capital state for a long, long time if I take it. I'll have to wait 2 years to build a fort. That's at least like 24 months. No, it's 30 months to build a fort, so 30 times 2 lost prosperity per month equals at least 60% lost prosperity. It's going to take years and years and years to get it back. We could take and release Bitless. Just take like a 6 development province, release Bitless. I kind of want this one though, because it's got that estuary. There are still quite a few Georgian cores. We could take and release an Orthodox Georgia out of Kars, and then reconquest his land, and then help him convert it back to Orthodox, so we can integrate it and then give it to the Dhimmi. That might be a good way to go. Took that. Not take this land. Except that I want that. That actually does give me 4 favors. We currently have 9. I just need 1 more favor. Of course, that might be going up in January. January 24. So we'll have enough favors to be able to do a war with the Timurids. Georgia as a march is so stupid, so much fort defense. Yeah, that's true. All right, let me think about this for a second. It's time to integrate Kara. I've already enabled Scootage on him because it's time. We are practically caught up on Diplotech. We have 2 techs to take, and then we can start integrating again. So we're going to have 3 relationship slots soon. 2 that I need to do right now. I was thinking 1 would be, yeah, Georgia would be good. I was thinking about 1 down here, but he's not dead now, so that sucks. And then maybe 1 with, like, what's his face? Ajam. So we could do, like, Ajam, Georgia, and then maybe Dolkadir, or maybe Bitless or something. So I feel like if I do Bitless, I can compartmentalize the devastation in my capital state underneath a subject, let him straighten that shit out, then we integrate him, and then there's no devastation, you know? Yeah, let's see how it goes. Don't be all mad just because you want land, Automan. Gain no favors, obviously. And Diab, I could core myself. I don't know that I really care about Dulkadir enough to release him. I mean, he would have a hill fort. This is within zone of control, though, of Syria. So I think we just give that province to Syria for now. For safekeeping. Okay, we release Armenia, who's Coptic. We give Armenia Bitless. We release Georgia from Kars. We already have core creation cost minus 15 and core creation cost minus 25. This is going to cost us prosperity in our capital state because of the devastation in Diyarbakir. We could develop it a couple clicks with Mill just to buy down the devastation a little bit faster to protect our prosperity. That would make the most sense if the burghers could be made loyal, which they can because that is a province that they want to have anyway. It's also in our capital node, which is good. So yeah, let's grant that to the burghers. Makes them loyal. We'll turn on the edict for development. Before we lose prosperity, while we still have it, We can develop for a pretty inexpensive amount. The first click is not going to include the discount, though. On the burgers, because the game is dumb and it doesn't update right away. Oh, there it goes. So let some time pass. Shoot, we can't actually develop until the core is done. Never mind. I know how this game works. And then Mardian, you are Kurdish, Sunni, wool. Is there anyone that needs land? Nobles could use a little bit more land. I'm just going to give that to the nobles. And then raise autonomy. $9.5 ducats a month from vassal income. 25% of our overall income comes from subject taxation. Too many vassals? No. No, vassals are amazing. Even Florida War is bending. I can rival the Ottoman. I'd rather not. Wants your subjects' provinces. Yeah, I'm aware. Alright, hopefully we get that 10th favor and we can call him into another war. And if he decides to flip on me and be hostile, then whatever, screw him. We'll just kill him at some point in the future. It's not going to stop me from getting the achievement, you know? He can't. Alright, we actually did get that favor. Awesome. Okay, so I think we actually start integrating Kara. Maybe even now. Even though he's got Scutajan, you actually still can use return core. Since you don't have to have them occupy it, you can just use the return core thing. So I think we do a war against the Timurids where we return cores to Kara, and then at the same time we take at least one province that will allow us to release a Jam to set up for the future wars. Although we're expanding in the wrong direction, you know, like I do. I do that quite often, but yeah, let's go murder Mr. Timurid. He's got Tech 8 to our Tech 10 and Tech 10. I mean, he just deserves to die, you know? Plus, we need power projection, so... And the Ottomans haven't rivaled him, so we get all the power projection.